Amazon's big data strategy. Today, it's exactly about this exciting topic from Timo and his fellow students from Mannheim University. Are you ready for some fresh tips plus an inspiration on how to create a Steve Jobs-like slide? Timo starts with a real cool opener. News hot off the press. From today, from yesterday. People may have read it, they heard it, they may say, oh yes, Amazon cancels New York headquarter plans. Yes, and this creates a connection with your audience. It resonates very well because you have something in common. That's really cool. And then Timo continues with a picture of the city he's studying in and says, hey Amazon, if you cancel New York, maybe you can come to Mannheim. We still have space for you. It's a fun element which may cause his audience to laugh. And that's great because if people can laugh, it relaxes them. And it also relaxes you as a speaker. Timo, 10 points for a great and fun opener. This guarantees full audience attention. So Amazon looks amazing from the outside. Let's have a look inside, more specifically to Amazon's big data strategy. This is how you can transition between those two slides. Your audience will really like those good slide transitions. So powerful intro, start with a surprise, then highlight what today is all about. This is how Timo starts here, slide 1 and 3. Then he talks about the history of Amazon and a bit about e-commerce. He continues with the big data strategy, the topic of the presentation. He shows them analysis to prove that the big data strategy is working. And then he shows what Amazon can do based on big data. And then he ends with a Q&A and some reference slides. So overall, a really good structure with just 6 different sections. Really good. The only challenge I see is that the very topic of the presentation, Amazon's big data strategy, only comes on slide number 9. So in the middle of your presentation. This is too late. You may have lost your audience by then, despite an excellent start. So my recommendation would be remove the entire section number 2, slides 4 to 7. You can mention the history part verbally, and the e-commerce part on slide 5 to 7 you can skip because it's not so critical for your big data strategy. And on the history part, you could say, as you show slide number 3, you could say, what a story Jeff Bezos wrote. From Amazon Books to Amazon everything. Amazon Echo, Amazon Prime, Amazon Kindle, Amazon Fresh, Amazon Dash, Amazon Fire, Amazon Finance, Amazon Cloud, and so on and so forth. In the US, out of every dollar spent online, 60 cents go to Amazon. And with all of this, Amazon collects an unbelievable amount of data. This gives a short background in a different style and leads directly to the topic, big data and the big data strategy. And then comes your essence, the strategy. And this is the part where I'd go more into detail, into the exact strategy and outline what their strategy is. Either the one they defined or from your point of view. If the topic of your title slide says Amazon Big Data Strategy, then I expect I will learn exactly what this strategy is. This is the part I am missing here. You can link it to Jeff Bezos' vision. His vision is to be the Earth's most customer-centric company. Big data is the fuel to achieve this vision. And the related strategy could be to use every consumer touchpoint to better understand and target shoppers. And then you show your audience how they exactly do it, like you do on slide number 10, at the top part here. And the good thing is that you also use speaker notes that help you during your delivery. Now one tip on the slide, if you have so much text on your speaker notes and so much text on the slide, I would animate the boxes with the appear animation so that they appear one after the other. This way, your audience can easily follow as you explain topic by topic. That's much better than showing everything because then people start reading while you are talking. Yeah? getting it one by one focuses your audience on what you are saying. So with a few changes, you move from big data to big applause. What about Steve Jobs, you may ask? Good question. Let's look at this slide and convert it to something BAM. So the first thing you probably realize is you have the labels here and you have the logos. I recommend just using one. I would use the logos. Makes it already simpler. And then you look at the numbers. These numbers are impossible to capture quickly. 64,252,700,000. I mean, give me a break. I mean, if you are a statistician, you may have all those details, but for a presentation, for showing the sheer size of Amazon, it is fully sufficient to round the numbers. Now you may say, I like to round the numbers, but I don't have the data, I have just a picture. The good thing is the numbers are there, so just retype them in Excel or in PowerPoint and create your own chart. And this makes it so much easier to understand and to read. And now comes the tip to make it a Steve Jobs-like slide. Because you want to put these numbers, this data, into relation. You want to make those numbers speak. And you could say Amazon sells more online than its next 9 competitors combined. Wow! And this morph animation visually supports this point. That's it for today. If you find these tips useful, just click on subscribe. And if you want help with your presentation, send it to me and we will have a look at it. See you and bye-bye.